Hey everyone, welcome back to the Paired channel. My name is Jeffrey and today we're diving into a hot topic. We're looking at businesses that want to optimize their operations. And this is done by outsourcing your sales teams to overseas. Is it a viable option? What are the benefits and challenges? Stick around because we've got all the insights that you're going to need. Plus, if you want to learn more or get personalized advice, then why don't you book a call with our team or download our free guide on our Paired website, which you can see in the link below. Let's get started. From understanding the benefits of outsourcing your sales teams to exploring the potential challenges that may arise when you outsource your sales teams, we've got you covered. We understand the best regions for you to outsource your sales team to. Ready to take your strategy to the next level? Let's jump right in. Honestly, outsourcing your sales team is not only just possible, it might actually be a smart decision for you and your company to make. Companies like IBM, Cisco, and Oracle have successfully implemented this into their large companies. You could do the exact same thing. The key is to understand the benefits and challenges, and this will help you navigate this process and really get through almost daunting process of hiring a sales team from another country. All right, let's start with the benefits. There are several compelling reasons to outsource your sales teams to overseas. Number one, cost savings. One of the most significant advantages is cost savings. Hiring sales professionals from regions like Latin America and South Africa could definitely be more cost effective than hiring in the US or Europe. Lower labor costs means that you can allocate more budgets to having a killer sales team. Number two, the second benefit, and access to a larger talent pool. Outsourcing to other countries opens up a new realm of individuals that you didn't know that you needed. Countries like Brazil, Mexico, South Africa. These regions have a large amount of skilled professionals that can really help you and your team. And don't forget, just because they're developing countries doesn't mean that they're not trained and skilled professionals. They'll be equipped to help you and drive your sales force a lot better than you even think they could. Benefit number three, scalability. Outsourcing allows you to scale your sales operations a lot faster. Whether you need to expand your team for a new product launch or enter a new market, outsourcing gives you the ability to scale up or scale down depending on what you need and where you are in your company. Benefit number four, 24/7 operations. With a global sales team, you can ensure round-the-clock operations. This is actually beneficial for businesses that serve international customers, especially if you need to provide customer service 24/7 across the globe. So now we're going to dive deeper into the best regions for outsourcing your sales team. Now at Paired, we particularly prefer Latin America and South Africa to outsource your sales team, and here are a few reasons why. First, Latin America is an excellent region to outsource your sales team, especially due to the proximity to the United States. Don't forget cultural similarity, the education standards, high English proficiency. Countries like Mexico, Brazil, Colombia all have a growing number of skilled sales professionals who are well versed in modern sales techniques and CRM tools. Now, South Africa is another top choice for outsourcing your sales team. The country has a strong business infrastructure, a high level of English proficiency, and a favorable time zone, especially working between European countries and even the US. South African sales professionals are known for their strong communication skills and ability to build rapport with potential clients. Now, I know I just mentioned a numerous amounts of benefits, but you can't ignore the fact that there are definitely going to be some challenges that will arise. But I'm going to help you navigate through them, and we're going to see how we can really break through those challenges. First, cultural differences. It goes without saying that if you are a US company, Latin America or South Africa definitely have completely different cultural backgrounds. But navigating through these cultural differences will help you create a great and significant relationship between the two. So providing both cultural training for your onshore team and your outsourced team will definitely help create synergy between the two, and especially bridging the gaps between certain ideas that might be different depending on the cultures. And also implementing diversity training programs will help create a more unified work environment, almost creating a safe space for your outsourced team and your onboard team that's currently working with you. Point number two, communication barriers. Although many sales professionals in Latin America and South Africa are proficient in English, there still could be potential barriers that could affect the communication. However, regular meetings, clear communication protocols, and the use of collaboration tools can help mitigate these issues. Tools like Slack, Zoom, Google Meets, Microsoft Teams, whatever you prefer to use. These can facilitate real-time communication and ensure everyone is on the same page. Point number three, quality control. Ensuring consistent quality across your sales teams can be quite challenging, especially if you have some in Latin America, some in South Africa, some in XYZ. You really want to make sure you maintain the quality. So what could be helpful is establishing clear performance metrics, regular training sessions, and close monitoring to maintain good standards. Using good CRM tools like Salesforce or HubSpot can provide you with transparency when especially implementing your Salesforce. Point number 4, productivity management. Because you'll be potentially hiring this large team from different countries, and they're obviously not all in the same room when you can see them, you want to make sure that your Salesforce is quite productive. To ensure productivity, I would recommend regular sync meetings. Set clear goals and use project management tools like Trello, Asana, or my favorite, Monday.com. Weekly or bi-weekly meetings can especially help you track progress and see where your team is at. So really focusing on results and not just time being spent. A result-oriented environment will definitely give you the results you're looking for. Last challenge, but not least, is time zone differences. Time zones can definitely be both a challenge and a benefit. Benefit being they're ahead of you, and so things are already done before you wake up. But when it comes to communication, maybe you need to say something urgently, but they're already fast asleep. So when you're choosing your potential sales team, I highly recommend that you choose a team that is at least close to you, or just know that you're going to get a huge difference in time. For example, Latin America is fairly close to the US, and so the time zone differences aren't too different. But when you're hiring someone from South Africa, you could potentially be getting a 6 to 8 hour difference, and that could affect you both positively and negatively. So just have that in the back of your head before you're choosing to hire someone from either Latin America or South Africa. These are just a few additional challenges and benefits that also could affect your business. For example, if we're looking at further benefits, there's extended business hours. Because you have a sales force in another country that might be ahead, you could exactly have 24-hour support, which could definitely be beneficial to you and your team. And this could be a huge advantage for customer service and customer support. You could also use the follow the sun model. Implementing the follow the sun model means that different teams can take different tasks on throughout the period of the day, where teams in different time zones can handle tasks sequentially. This can enhance productivity and ensure your business is actually 24/7. However, a few additional challenges could be limited overlap. This is when you and your actual sales team have that one tiny moment where you can actually communicate. And depending on the time zone, it can be very small or very big. But if it's very small, it just could be challenging when it comes to communication. The other challenge is coordination efforts. You really will need to invest in effective collaboration tools, something like Monday.com, Asana, or even ClickUp, to really set tasks and make sure that at least when you wake up, you know that this was done, and this was done. Then you can really see if your sales team is actually doing an effective job or they're slacking off. And then you can have that meeting with them in that very short time frame that you do have with them. So outsourcing your sales team is definitely a viable and also sustainable option for your business. With the right approach and careful planning, you can grab talent from anywhere around the world, especially if the time zones do work out quite well for you, or you're okay with a time overlap, or small time overlap actually. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up and also share it. Don't forget to hit subscribe as well. It really does help our channel grow. And don't forget to book a call with our team or download our guide, which you will see in the link in the description below. Our guide will give you a more detailed approach on hiring a sales force from other countries around the world. Thanks for watching. I'm Jeffrey Mahachi and hope to see you in the next one.